In a bustling city full of towering buildings and endless traffic, there lived a young man named Gabriel. Gabriel wasn't your typical city guy. While his friends chased promotions and the latest gadgets, he ran a small community center in the heart of a neighborhood often overlooked. This place, called the Sanctuary, was a beacon of hope for many. It offered hot meals, after-school programs for kids, and a warm place to rest for those with nowhere else to go. Gabriel poured his heart and soul into it, but it was a constant struggle. The roof leaked, the bills piled up, and sometimes the pantry was nearly bare. One cold evening, as a fierce storm raged outside, Gabriel sat alone in his small office, head in his hands. The weight of the world felt heavy on his shoulders. He had just received an eviction notice. The building's owner wanted to sell the property to a big developer who planned to build luxury apartments. Gabriel felt a profound sense of despair. He had prayed, he had worked, he had given everything he had. Was it all for nothing? Just as he was about to lose all hope, a young boy named Leo, who often came for the after-school program, tugged on his sleeve. "Mr. Gabe," he said softly, "don't be sad. We're a family here." Leo's simple words, full of trust and innocence, were like a flicker of light in Gabriel's darkness. That night, Gabriel couldn't sleep. He walked the empty halls of the sanctuary, touching the hand-painted murals on the walls, looking at the photos of smiling children. He felt a deep spiritual connection to this place and the people it served. It was more than just bricks and mortar. It was a home built on love and community. He knelt in the quiet hall and prayed, not for a miracle, but for strength and guidance. A sense of peace washed over him, a quiet assurance that he was on the right path, that his work mattered. He felt a renewed purpose, a fire in his soul that the eviction notice couldn't extinguish. The next morning, Gabriel woke up with a clearer vision. He wouldn't just give up. He would fight for the sanctuary. He gathered the community, the mothers who volunteered in the kitchen, the elders who told stories to the children, the teenagers he had mentored. He stood before them, his voice filled with a newfound conviction.
"This place is our mountain," he declared.
It's a place of refuge, a place of hope. They want to tear it down, but they don't understand what it represents. This isn't just a building. It's the heart of our community. We cannot let this light go out. His words ignited a spark in everyone. An elderly woman, Mrs. Rose, who was known for her wisdom and powerful voice, stood up. "The boy is right," she said, her voice resonating through the room. "We must go and tell our story. We must tell it to the city, to the news, to anyone who will listen. We will tell it on the mountain so that everyone can see the light that shines from here." And so they did. They organized. They started a social media campaign with the hashtag Save the Sanctuary. They called local news stations. They shared stories of how the sanctuary had changed their lives. Leo, the young boy, drew a picture of the sanctuary as a bright, shining star on top of a mountain, with people of all ages holding hands around it. The image went viral. Soon, their story was everywhere. People from all over the city, and even other countries, were moved by their fight. Donations started pouring in, small and large. Lawyers offered their services for free. Architects drew up plans to renovate the building sustainably. The developer, facing a wave of public pressure, was forced to meet with the community. When Gabriel and Mrs. Rouge met the developer, they didn't come with anger or bitterness. They came with stories. They told him about the single mother who found a support system, the teenager who avoided a life of crime, the lonely elder who found a family. They showed him Leo's drawing. They explained that true wealth isn't measured in square footage or profit margins, but in the strength and well-being of a community. For the first time, the developer saw not a rundown building, but a vibrant, living entity. He saw the faces of the people whose lives would be shattered. In an astonishing turn of events, the developer had a change of heart. He not only withdrew the eviction notice, but also made a substantial donation and partnered with the community to establish a foundation to secure the sanctuary as future indefinitely. The news spread like wildfire. The day the announcement was made, the community gathered at the sanctuary. The air was filled with joy and relief. It was a victory not just for them, but for the power of hope, faith, and collective action. That evening, as the sun set over the city, casting a golden glow on their beloved building, Gabriel gathered everyone outside. He looked at the faces around him, young and old, all united. He thought about the shepherds in the fields long ago, who were told of a great joy and were compelled to share the news with the world. He realized that they had done the same. They had received a message of hope in their darkest hour, and they had gone and told it on their mountain, sharing its light with everyone. He smiled, his heart full. He looked at Leo, at Mrs. Rouge, and at his entire sanctuary family. His voice, clear and full of emotion, rang out in the cool night air. Please sing this traditional carol with me, if this story says something to you.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching over silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. The shepherds feared and trembled when low above the rang out the angels' chorus that hailed the Savior's birth. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Down in a lowly manger, the humble Christ was born, and God sent us salvation, that blessed